from the three-point line in the first half. You got to give them credit for knocking it down. But, there was 3 threes that they hit that their hot players hit. Cameron is a hot player for them, and both the Cam Thomas, a hot player. So Cam Johnson, Cam Thomas, and we told our guys, we can't stop short with your hands down and let them shoot the basketball. They hit 3 threes in the first quarter because we didn't do our job or do what we're supposed to do against a hot shooter, and we have to get better at that. And when they hit those those guys hit those threes, the whole team felt comfortable. And there was no sense of urgency by us to get to anybody else. They saw the ball go in a handful of times in that first quarter, and then they rolled from there from the three-point line. But, to give up 13 made threes the way we did in the first half, that's tough to live with. It's tough to live with. On top of that, we turned the ball over. We had 16 turnovers for 24 points. Somehow, some way, we have to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. You can't let a team come in here and turn you over the way we did with some of the passes we made. It takes away from your ability to get a shot attempt, and it gives them the advantage going the other way in transition. And, I thought we had a lot of that a couple of nights ago at the Clippers. So somehow, some way, we got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And, I don't know what it is, but we shot the ball very well from the free throw line to start the season. And, it was a 1.5 possession game down the stretch, and we missed 11 free throws. So, you look at the free throw line, you look at our turnovers and the points off our turnovers that we gave up, and our inability to guard the three the way we're supposed to in the first half, and it ends up in a loss. So tough, but we got to bounce back because we got another one tomorrow.
Mike, De'Aaron was cooking while DeMontis and DeMar were gone for better part of a week here. And tonight, again, it looked like he had that same vibe in the first half, and then it kind of looked like they were trying to balance the ledger there in the third quarter, fourth quarter. Are you seeing that? Would you prefer that when De'Aaron is cooking like that some of these guys kind of get out of the way and let him keep going?
Yeah, these guys got a lot of freedom out there to do what they want to do, and the reality of it is Domas is an all-star level player, DeMar is an all-star level player, and so if those guys feel that they have an advantage, then I'm not going to hold them back. We got to take an advantage wherever we see or feel, whenever we see one, or feel that we have an advantage, because good shots are hard to come by. So I would not say that those guys were in his way. We obviously want Foxy to stay aggressive, though, too.
Mike, what led to the frustration in that second quarter and the technical?
I thought it was Keon. I thought I got hit, and Kobe. I thought Kobe got hit going to the rim, and I just want to show our guys that, hey, we all need to fight. I'm gonna try to fight. You guys try to fight, and see if we can find a way to get ourselves back into the game. And we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down swinging.
Mike, this is another fourth quarter where things get a little tight for you guys.
Yeah.
What are you kind of seeing that contributes to that? Is it just maybe a lack of fluidity on the offensive end?
Maybe. I thought DeMar got to his spots, and the shot didn't go down. I thought we had some wide open threes in the fourth quarter, and they didn't go down. And I don't know. I don't know if it's because we're getting tired by then or what. But, off the top of my head, I'm okay with, thinking back, I'm okay with our shot selection that we had. We just, hopefully sooner or later, we'll start making them in the fourth.
Coach, 9 bench points tonight, all of them from Keon. What's the balance between, obviously your starters are very capable scorers. What's the balance between just feeling good with those guys carrying that load compared to needing more from the bench?
Well, we need more from the standpoint. I thought Kobe had 2 open threes where he drove into traffic to try to make a play, and so those guys don't need to do anything extraordinary. But if they have an opportunity to shoot the ball, shoot it. If you have an opportunity to touch the paint, finish strong. If that's what you have a window to do, otherwise spray it. So again, those guys don't have to come in and score a lot. They just have to take advantage of whatever guys like Domas and DeMar and Fox bring to the table for them.
Coach, from your perspective, are you satisfied or comfortable with the type of spacing you guys are getting out there?
I am. I thought we had pretty good looks. I don't remember any threes that were rushed, or anything like that. We still got to touch the paint and we got to spray it if available. But when you have 16 turnovers, you're not giving yourself a chance to make a play. Not only that, when you miss 11 free throws, that's, and we don't even, I'm not even sitting here and saying we got to go for 11, but the respectable 7 for 11 is respectable for us, and that's even below 70%. But for us to at least make another 7 free throws during the course of the ball game is a game changer, while doing a better job of taking care of the ball.
Mike, we touched on this pregame.
Yep.
A 19-point deficit. Again, you guys battle back and make a game of it, but it's these starts or these lulls that are seemingly waking the team up. What is happening, or what needs to change? Is it a leadership thing? I know you've shared like before about when LeBron would kind of bring everybody together in your time in Cleveland. Is it a leadership thing? Is it just slow starts? Like, what is it about this team that's falling behind so much early that's then waking them up?
Well, right now our level of physicality and attention to detail is not quite there. And like I said, Matty, in the first quarter alone, their 2 hot players had 3 made threes because we closed short with our hands down. And you can't let anybody, I don't care what their record is or what team they're on, if they can shoot, you got to what we call hip them. But there's got to be a sense of urgency and a little bit of physicality to your game. And right now, we're just easing into everything, and we have to do a better job. Man, it's a small detail. People will just see the made 3, but they don't understand that, hey, this is the game plan against those guys, and this is how you have to stop those 3. And so that little detail right there, like, we have to embrace it. We have to embrace what the game plan is, and this is 2 nights in a row, too, that we come out and we don't execute the first play the right way. We walk through it in our walkthrough, and then we draw it up before the game, and 2 games in a row right now, we have executed it right. So our mindset has to be better going into these games on both sides of the floor in order for us to not let teams feel comfortable right away.
Mike, after the Clippers game, you said you had too many guys right now not playing the way you guys want to play.
Yeah.
Did you see more of the same tonight or less of that?
Well, like I said, defensively, we had some blown assignments that led to them getting comfortable from the three-point line in the first half, and then we had obviously addressed it at halftime. And our guys, give them credit, they did a better job of taking care of the three-point line in the second half. But by then, a team like Brooklyn, any team, they have a confidence level that it's hard to shake at that point in time. And so we didn't play the right way defensively in the first half, especially. But I thought offensively, besides the turnovers and the missed free throws, I thought we were fine offensively. Now, again, the slow start, but we figured it out and we got going in a little bit. So I'm okay with that end of the floor, except our turnovers and our free throws.